Good morning, everyone. So, students, last chapter, chapter number 10, international trade is going on. Okay. So, we have discussed a few topics of this chapter. You must learn. If you did not learn the topics. And today we will be discussing some new topics. And here the next topic of your this chapter is differences between domestic business and international business. Well, I don't have to introduce you people about the international business because already we have discussed a lot about it. And domestic business means the business which is done inside the country, okay, in the within the territory of your country. All right. So, what are the differences between these two? I have just asked you on the very first day कि do you want that I should speak in Hindi? आप में से कोई भी नहीं बोला. English means English, Hindi means Hindi. So not absolutely Hindi, okay? हाँ, I'll be using. चलिए, इतना तो समझ आ गया कि differences between domestic business and international business. But beta, one thing you should remember: try to understand the English. You have opted for the English medium. You have to answer in English. Maybe you are feeling a little problem right now, but if you will be habitual to listen continuously and studying continuously in English, so you will understand. Okay. So what are the differences? Well, first we have the meaning everyone knows that, okay. So business transactions taking place within the geographical boundary of your country, that is called internal trade, and जो आपकी country के बाहर होती है वो कौन सी है? External trade है, okay. Then we have nationality of buyers and seller. Nationality of buyer and seller means buyer and seller कहाँ से belong करते हैं? Domestic business में कहाँ से होते हैं दोनों? Within the country, okay. Buyer and seller both are from one country, so we call it internal business, okay. And where the buyer and seller they are from, I mean one of the party is from another country, तभी तो हम कहेंगे ना कि दोनों अलग अलग country के हैं, okay. So this happens in international business, all right. Next we have nationality of other stakeholders. We know that certain other people are also involved in this business, जैसे कि आपके creditors हैं, and you know certain investors have, bank have, okay. So these like in your internal business everyone belongs to same country, but in international business a few people, I mean a few parties can be from the different country. So here they are talking about the stakeholders, shareholders. So various other stakeholders such as suppliers, employees, middlemen, shareholders and partners are usually citizens of the same country. Sometimes they can be from outside also. But here the various other stakeholders such as supplier, employees, so and so, they belong to another countries, different nations. And next we have mobility of the factor of production. This we have done. Mobility is available. The things are movable, mobile. Where internal trade more movable are there, okay, but in international business these things are less movable. Next we have customer heterogeneity across markets. Well, it's telling that domestic markets are relatively more homogeneous in nature. You find certain kind of similarity in the this internal business, okay. The things are similar, market is similar. That is what I am telling you. Homogeneous means similar एक तरह का, heterogeneous means अलग अलग तरह का, ठीक है. तो वहाँ पे आपको differences मिलते हैं बहुत सारे मार्केट में. So international markets, बेटा medical आ जाओ. अच्छा he's so here international markets lack homogeneity due to differences in the language, differences, customs, etc. across the market. We have studied all these points when you're doing international business. So you'll find the different people, they have a different languages, and it's not only that two countries are involved, more than two countries can be there, okay. So different things you will find. So the market won't be of the same nature, heterogeneity will be there. Next we have differences in business system and practices. We know when you are in the same country, so the same kind of rule regulations you have to follow. Political interference will be of your country only. One kind of rule regulations you are following. But if the different people are there of the different nation, or at least one nation has involved, so more complexities will be there, okay. Rule regulations will be different. So here the point is business system and practices. In our country, we are following double entry system, and certain other assumptions and concepts we are following. But in different country, they might have the different business practices. Okay, उनका अलग करने का तरीका हो सकता है. Okay, so these kind of differences are available. Then we have political system and risk. We have already discussed. Well, in our country, we have the political system, we have our own kind of risk, but in another country, they have the different kind of political systems and different risk they can have. So here it's telling that domestic business is subject to political system and risk of one single country, and there more than one country's system they have to follow, and the risk will be there. Next, we have business regulations and policies. Domestic business is subject to rules, law and policies, taxation system etc. of a single country. Here the single country is involved. हमारी country में हमारे income tax के rule चलेंगे, हमारा companies act चलेगा, हमारे business systems चलेंगे. Okay, but when you have involved with any other country, so we have to take care कि what my rule is telling, I mean the rules of my country and the rules of their country. Okay, we have to adjust the things somewhere. Well, currency used. In domestic market, we have our own currency, single country's currency works, and when you are doing the business on an international basis, then we have to exchange the currency, only then the payment can be paid or accepted. Alright. Then risk, internal business or domestic business, we have less risk, okay, comparatively to international business. And then we have order processing time. Order processing time means if I place the order in my country, so this will take less time to be executed. I'll get the things within no time, okay, or it will take less time. But if I place order to any other country, किसी और country से आपको मंगवाना है कोई सामान, तो this will take more time, obviously, okay. And in the same way, if you want to purchase something, आपको परचेज करना है, टाइम लगेगा. आप सेल कर रहे हैं तो भी अपनी कंट्री में somebody came to you face to face, आपने गुड्स सेल की एंड यू रिसीव द मनी. ठीक है, और आपको किसी ने ऑर्डर किया, कुछ ऑर्डर दिया, आपने मैन्युफैक्चर किया एंड सप्लाई कर दिया. बट अगर वहाँ से किसी का ऑर्डर आया है आपके पास, तो दिस विल टेक लॉन्ग टाइम टू एग्जीक्यूट दैट. ओके, सो ऑर्डर प्रोसेसिंग टाइम is less in domestic market, but in international market we have, I mean we consume more time. Alright students, so these were the differences between उत्तम बेटा आप इधर आ जाओ, साइड में आ जाओ, साइड वाली सीट में. Alright students, well now generally people think that if we talk about the international business, हम इंटरनेशनल के बिजनेस की बात करें तो क्या माइंड में आता है आपके कि किस तरह का बिजनेस है, क्या होता है वो? ब्लैंक फेसेस. यस, एक्सपोर्ट एंड इम्पोर्ट. जनरली इफ आई टॉक टू समबडी इंटरनेशनल बिजनेस, तो क्या वर्ड आएगा? एक्सपोर्ट इम्पोर्ट करना. ठीक है, खरीदना बेचना. एक्सपोर्ट इम्पोर्ट इज लाइक ट्रेडिंग बिटवीन टू कंट्रीज और मोर कंट्रीज. ओके, दैट इज एक्सपोर्ट एंड इम्पोर्ट. आई होप यू नो द मीनिंग ऑफ एक्सपोर्ट एंड इम्पोर्ट. एक्सपोर्ट मीन्स to sell out and import means to purchase from that other country. All right, but you know there are certain other things also. कुछ और भी चीज़ें हैं, कुछ और भी मेथड्स हैं आपके इंटरनेशनल बिजनेस के, जिसको कि आप इंटरनेशनल बिजनेस कहते हैं. It's not only exporting and importing, you manufacture also. Sometimes you enter in the contract manufacturing and certain other methods. Okay, so we will be discussing all these things. Here it's telling that modes of entry into international business, यानी किन तरीकों से आप इंटरनेशनल मार्केट में एंटर कर सकते हैं. So first we will study about the easiest one, that is export and import. Then we have contract manufacturing. Then licensing and franchising is there. Joint venture is there. Okay, wholly owned subsidiaries are there. All these things are there, right? So the first one which we are going to do, that is exporting and importing. Hope you know what is exporting and importing. We have discussed the meaning just before. So Exporting refers to selling of goods and services by a firm of home country to a firm of foreign country. For example, so and so. Importing refers to buying of goods and services by a firm of home country from a firm of foreign country. Is that clear? Exporting means आप बेच रहे हैं और importing means आप खरीद रहे हैं. Now, way to export and import. क्या तरीके हैं एक्सपोर्ट एंड इम्पोर्ट करने के? देर आर टू मेथड्स दे आर टेलिंग, डायरेक्ट एक्सपोर्टिंग एंड इम्पोर्टिंग, एंड सेकेंड वन इज इनडायरेक्ट exporting and importing. That's very, very clear. Direct means you have completed all the formality, you have taken the license, and very soon we will study the procedure of export and import. So you have done everything yourself, and directly you are in touch of your customers and you are selling, and if you want to purchase, you are purchasing. But indirect method means you don't want to enter in such a tedious formalities, a lot of legal formalities are there, and certain other business formalities are there. So you are in touch of any other person who is doing this business, जो एक्सपोर्ट इम्पोर्ट ऑलरेडी कर रहा है, आप उसके साथ मिलके, या कह सकते हैं कि so many people are available in the market, those who are doing this work, and you are selling your goods through that person, right? तो वो क्या हो जाता है? इनडायरेक्ट हो जाता है. आपको कुछ मंगवाना है तो you don't एक बार मंगवाना इज डिफरेंट थिंग. वंस यू वांट टू हैव समथिंग फ्रॉम फॉरेन कंट्री, दैट्स डिफरेंट थिंग, बट कॉन्टिन्यूसली यू आर परचेजिंग फ्रॉम देयर, तो बेटर यू स्टार्ट डूइंग दिस. आप अपनी फॉर्मेलिटीज़ वगैरह करा लेते हैं. मीन्स बिजनेस की बात हो रही है, कंज्यूमर की नहीं. आप अगर डायरेक्ट कंज्यूमर है तो वो अलग बात है, बिजनेस की बात हो रही है. ठीक है, तो वी हैव टू मेथड. वन इज डायरेक्ट with all the formality you are doing. Second one is indirect, that you have chosen one mediator, and with the help of that person you are doing. So it's telling the firm deals directly with the overseas buyer or suppliers and carries out all formality related to shipment and financing of goods and services. Understood that? All the work is done by him. Second one, indirect exporting and importing. The firm employs a middleman such as export house or buying offices of the overseas customer, who deals with the overseas buyer and suppliers and carries out all the formality. Is that clear? वहाँ पे आप एक मिडिल मैन अपॉइंट कर लेते हैं, या बहुत सारे मिडिल मैन अवेलेबल होते हैं, उसकी हेल्प से आप खरीदना बेचना करते हैं. ठीक है. नाउ व्हाट आर द एडवांटेजेस ऑफ एक्सपोर्टिंग एंड इम्पोर्टिंग? एंड डेफिनेटली व्हेन एडवांटेजेस आर देयर, सो सम ड्रॉबैक्स विल आल्सो बी देयर. So advantages are easy mode. It's very easy, as I've told you, the joint venture is there, contract manufacturing is there, franchising is there, licensing is there. So simple exporting and importing is the easiest method. So this is one of the advantage of this. Then we have less investment because you are not manufacturing. Students, here I am comparing it with other modes of international business. I'm not comparing with domestic business. Always remember, in business study, most of the topics are always, comparable. Comparative studies we do. Okay. डोमेस्टिक बिजनेस से अगर हम कंपेयर करते हैं तो यहाँ पे ज़्यादा इन्वेस्टमेंट थोड़ा चाहिए होती है आपको, कि ज़्यादा स्टॉक रखना है या क्या. बट अनदर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, इन इंटरनल मार्केट वी हैव टू मेक आवर सेटअप एंड ऑल, तो वो आपका हो जाता है ऑनलाइन बिजनेस, जो हम ऑलरेडी पढ़ चुके हैं. ट्रेडिशनल बिजनेस एंड ऑनलाइन बिजनेस की बात है. ठीक है, तो लेट द डोमेस्टिक बिजनेस बी एट वन साइड, एंड हेयर वी आर कंपेयरिंग विद अदर फॉर्म ऑफ this export business, export and import. So easy mode, second one, less investment is required, then less risk. अभी हमने पढ़ा था कि it's more risky, but that was compared to the domestic market. Okay, here we are comparing with other modes of the export and import. Sorry, not export and import, international business. Okay, are you getting? Other modes of international business like contract manufacturing. तो वहाँ पे बहुत सारी कैपिटल एंड इन्वेस्टमेंट की ज़रूरत होती है, बहुत सारा पैसा आपका ब्लॉक हो जाता है. ठीक है, तो उससे कंपेयर करें तो इट इज़ लेस रिस्क. ओके, नाउ व्हाट आर द लिमिटेशंस? डेफिनेटली विल हैव सम लिमिटेशंस आल्सो. हाई कॉस्ट. when you indulge in your international business, so this costs a lot. As goods physically move from one country to another, it involves heavy additional packing, transportation and insurance cost, especially in case of heavy items. Moreover, such goods are also subject to custom duty and other levies and charges. Well, if you are either selling and purchasing, export and import you are doing, so it will be very costly, high cost will be there. If the customer is in front of you, you are selling inside the country, so the packaging will be normal, and the items which you are getting from the market, and if you have to send the same item outside of your country, so it is already packed twice or thrice, right? First one is your some बैग विल बी देयर, वो होता है ना जिसको आप प्रेस करते हैं तो उसमें साउंड निकलता है, राइट? सेकेंड, सम थर्मोकॉल पैकिंग कैन बी देयर, एंड देन द लास्ट वन इज योर द आउटर कार्टन विल बी देयर. तो इस तरह से पैकिंग है. अब इसी चीज़ को आप बाहर भेज रहे हैं तो यू वोंट सेंड दिस वे, some other containers will be there, the wooden boxes will be there, different kind of containers according to the nature of the goods will be there. So extra charges for the packing you have to do. And well, somebody has asked me, I think on that day, how to send that I'm sorry. So in fact that will be very risky. You are sending from your country overseas, sea, they are crossing the sea, and so many risks are there. Sea perils will be there, sea water, some natural calamities can be there. So the things will be insured. Insurance करा के आप भेजेंगे. Insurance कराएंगे तो insurance company is also doing business. They charge heavy premium for that because they are also aware of the risk. If any risk happens, so the insurance company will be the problem. So insurance company has to earn from this premium only. So heavy premium they have to pay. So that is also, so the item becomes costly. जो भी बिजनेस करता है वो अपने सारे एक्सपेंसेस जोड़ के तब कस्टमर से चार्ज करता है. ऑलराइट, सो हाई कॉस्ट इज देयर, दिस इज वन ऑफ द ड्रॉबैक. सेकेंड वन इज इम्पोर्ट रिस्ट्रिक्शंस. वेयर इम्पोर्ट रिस्ट्रिक्शंस एग्जिस्ट इन अ फॉरेन कंट्री, देन अदर मोड्स ऑफ एंट्री like joint venture of licensing are suitable. You will find that certain restrictions, as I've told you, certain rule, regulations, policies, business policies we have to follow. Political interference is there. Our government has laid certain rule regulations for this, so we have to follow all that. So they are telling somewhere, there can be some restrictions for the import and export. एक्सपोर्ट और इम्पोर्ट के लिए रिस्ट्रिक्शन हो सकती हैं, वहाँ पे ये सूटेबल नहीं होगा. देन यू हैव टू सर्च एनी अदर मोड लाइक लाइसेंसिंग एंड फ्रेंचाइजिंग के बारे में सोचेंगे आप, ठीक है. देन वी हैव लैक ऑफ डायरेक्ट कॉन्टैक्ट. यहाँ पे उनका डायरेक्ट कॉन्टैक्ट नहीं है. क्या है डायरेक्ट कॉन्टैक्ट? कस्टमर्स एंड सेलर. You are exporting something, you are not in touch of your customer. If you are purchasing something, still you are not in touch of the seller, right? So this is also one of the drawback, because when the party is not convinced, not ready to buy, okay, so we can convince if the party is in front of you. All right. So all these benefits and drawback we have discussed of the export and import. Well, conclusion, they are telling, even though exporting importing suffers from certain limitations, still it is the most preferred mode of international business. Firms generally start their overseas operations with exports and imports and then switch over to other forms of international business operations. Okay. Well, if your dream is to do something else, but still most of the people, they start their international business विद एक्सपोर्ट एंड इम्पोर्ट. मीन्स कहते हैं ना मोड ऑफ एंट्री, आपको उस फील्ड में एंट्री करनी है तो क्या सबसे सूटेबल है आपके लिए? एक्सपोर्ट एंड इम्पोर्ट इज मोर सूटेबल बिकॉज यू गेन सम एक्सपीरियंस, यू लर्न सो मेनी थिंग्स व्हाइल डूइंग दिस एंड देन यू एंटर इन अदर मोड्स. ऑलराइट, सो टाइम इज ऑलरेडी ओवर. Alright students, so we have discussed this topic and rest of the topics we will discuss in next class, but I'm requesting you people that you have to do your work on the daily basis, otherwise I'll talk to your parents, because you are coming to the school during this COVID period. For what you are coming? For entertainment or for studies? Those who are staying at home, I can't do anything of those one, but those who are coming, I can. Alright. So take care. Now you should not miss your homework, don't skip your homework, and you should bring your copies also. Physically I'll check your copies, daily I'll check your copy, either you have prepared your notes or no, have you learned the topics or no, right? So today is your last warning for this. Whatever I'm teaching you in the class, although when I'm giving the homework, I'm writing, prepare the notes and learn the given topic. Isn't it sufficient for you people? Yes. ये काफ़ी है या नहीं? या आप लोग सिर्फ ऐसे बैठ के देख के सुनने के लिए आते हैं? काम करना है, पढ़ाई करनी है. Understood that? Take care. Thank you.